I'm Tamra Provines, and I'm with the Carnahan Group at ReeceNichols. And a question I often get asked is, what is earnest money? I especially get asked this whenever we have a first-time home buyer because it's a word that is just not common. Earnest money is basically a down payment. It's like a good faith deposit. When a buyer and seller come into a contract together, the seller is going to take their home off the market. If a buyer backs out, that is time lost, which can be a financial hit to them. Earnest money just helps with the buyer not backing out with no repercussions. So simply said, you got to have a little skin in the game. There are things in the contract that will help protect your earnest money so that you aren't just losing it if the house is not what you expected it to be. People often say, how much earnest money do I have to put down? And really, there's no set amount of earnest money, and the reason for that is because it can be different in every market. It's necessary if you're shopping in a hot market and there's multiple buyers and you're competing against maybe cash offers or other buyers with loans. If you come in with a little piddly $200 earnest money, that's not gonna say much to the seller. So if you're really serious and you can up your earnest money, it can be essential for negotiating and for winning the bid. Sellers tend to favor those offers that come with earnest money. They know that you're serious in the beginning and you're not just throwing out offers. So in that respect, it's in your best interest not to undercut your earnest money and to take it serious. Many buyers are wondering, can I get my earnest money back? What if this house roof is on its last leg? What if there's major damage? What if things go wrong in the inspection? And simply said, yes, you can get your earnest money back if you do everything within the time frame. A good real estate agent is going to make sure that they set calendars, get your inspections done, get the appraisals done, get everything done within a specific time frame. And those contracts are going to say that you can get your earnest money back if the house isn't up to your expectation. When you make an offer on a home and a seller accepts your offer, the sale is only finalized when those contingencies or certain criteria is met. So typically one of those contingencies is a home inspection. Another contingency can be the appraisal. Most contracts say that if the home does not appraise for the purchase price, the buyer is not required to purchase it. There's also financial contingencies. You'll have a specific time period to secure your financing, and if you cannot secure that, then you can get your earnest money back. Many people ask, what happens to my earnest money? I give you this check and what happens to it? One thing I always want to make sure is people know that that earnest money check is getting deposited. So it's coming out of your bank account. But what happens, I don't hold that earnest money check. It goes into an escrow account typically held at a title company that we will be using throughout the entire transaction. Remember the old layaway payments at Walmart that everybody used to do, and it seemed like you owed less at the end? That's kind of the way earnest money is. It's applied directly to either your down payment or your closing cost. Earnest money may seem just like another out-of-pocket expense that you have to cover, but it is extremely important. It protects both the buyers and sellers, and it's a leveraging term that you can use whenever you're negotiating the price. So, very essential.